Oh, welcome back to the Bible Library today. We continue our journey through the epistles with the epistle to the Colossians. Now, this is interesting. Scholarship has found later, remember I talked about Ephesians being a disputed epistle? It's most likely that whoever wrote Ephesians also wrote Colossians, because they share a lot of content. They're kind of twin epistles, if you will. They're a little different. We'll get into some of that, but there's a lot of the same theology, so to speak. And it's most likely that Colossians and Ephesians draw on a theology that was around about the time of Revelation, actually. It's the same region that they're both writing to, the seven churches, if you will. The way Colossians work, it's very simple. Colossians is two big chunks. The first is what we call the doctrinal section. So doctrine, what do we believe? Laying it out. This is our faith. This is what is important as Christians to believe. What does the church do, right? And then we have the second section of holy living, how to live. Because we believe this, therefore we act this way. That's kind of the best way to describe Colossians. It's kind of, if maybe you are more mathematic and you like formulas. A plus B equals C, right? What we believe, what we do together equals faith. I mean, it kind of keeps it that simple. Again, this is a shorter book. It's only 4 chapters. Ephesians was 6. Watch out. Or Ephesians kind of went thematic by each chapter, right? The justifications. We don't need to go through that again. But anyway, this is more, like I said, Now, I don't want to make it sound boring, but it's more formulaic. It has a set plan versus just a couple of hit points of Ephesians. But the undergirded theology is about the same. The one issue that gets raised up prominently in Colossians is to be on guard against false teachers. Clearly, this is becoming a problem in the church. People who are teaching things that, didn't pass the smell test, so to speak, right? I think it's a message that in our world of fake news or misguided information, things that get shared all the time on social media that aren't fact-checked anyway, maybe we can relate, that there's a lot of false teaching in our world. There's a lot of mistruth, so to speak. Remember, truth is so central to the Gospel of John and so many of these later epistles in this era. Truth is important. I hope it'll be important to us too. Anyway, but yes, there's a lot of false teachers. That's what's going on. There's clearly, like, of all these epistles, there's clearly a story. Something has happened. Whether it is in the area of the Colossians, the church, Colossians, Colossae, or if just in general what's happening in Christendom, and they're writing to the Colossians to warn them, hey, this is happening in other places, you might want to watch out. We have impersonators, people who are teaching things that Jesus said that not so much. Anyway, and so it's a clear spelling out of then, yes, we should do this, and therefore this, but then also we're definitely not this over here. That makes sense. We got to balance the equation, if you will. So, so if you are looking for a book that is, more formulaic, more straightforward, and this epistle writing is talking about sifting through this information. In fact, what I invite you to do if you are reading the book of Colossians is to read through it and do some sifting yourself. Remember, this is the inspired word of God. What is speaking to you, and what do you have issues with? What's causing you to think and wrestle? Obviously we want to do with all those books, but I think this is a good practice for Colossians. It's a short enough book, we can wrap our arms around it, but we also, it's the subject matter at hand. So, double thematic on that one. So, I hope you enjoy the book of Colossians. We'll be back tomorrow for the week finale. It'll actually be the first of 2 parts. I'll have to leave you in great suspense for the following Monday. So, enjoy Colossians.